What's going on, everyone? Rob here, and I'm back with another case from Poetic for the Pixel XL. This time it's the Poetic Karbon Shield. So this one has a nice carbon fiber texture on it. It's not real carbon fiber, but it's a carbon fiber texture. It's a finish that makes it look like carbon fiber. And it's a TPU case. So usually you'd have a super amount of flexibility, but this one gets a little bit stiffer because of this insert that's in the middle. So it makes it a little bit stiffer than normal, and it feels a lot heavier than other TPU cases. They have their pattern of their the letter P of their logo here. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be doing anything or if it's just cosmetic, but it does look nice. And let's go ahead and pop it on the Pixel XL. So here, it fits in nice and snug. It's a small lip around the edge. You don't have as much of a lip as you do on a lot of the other TPU cases. This is very thin lip, not height-wise, width-wise. It doesn't go into the actual screen much. Not too much lift off the ground. If you put it down on the floor next to you, if you were on cement or something, you may want to be careful because I don't know if this lip is thick enough to actually protect it from anything that maybe risen a little bit. But this has a really nice finish to it. You can see that there is depth in this TPU case. A lot of cases are very thin. And this one, you could see right here that where the indent of the fingerprint sensor is, there is a thickness to the back, which is nice because if you put the thickness in the back, the sides don't get too bulky and it feels as if there's really not much of a case there. This is one of the thinnest cases I've actually tested so far. The cutouts are nice. They're very precise. You have a box around the flashlight and the camera. The sensors have a very small, tiny cutout. And the bottom, it's open enough. It's not very precise, but it's decent enough where you have a little bit extra room around there. And this shouldn't be a problem at all. There's these little grippy little lines that are on the edges of the case. And I guess this adds to the slip factor. It helps prevent slippage a bit. So I could feel it against the palm right over here of my hand right here. So it has a little bit of a texture that helps you grip onto it. It looks like there's some reinforcements actually on the corners here. So if you see right here, it has like an indent, but then it looks like it could be a separate material that may be a little more rubbery to take an impact, and it's on all four corners. So that's really nice. So this looks like a more well thought out TPU case, a straight TPU case, than what you'd get from many other manufacturers. Now the buttons though, that's a problem. It's very hard to click the power button. The volumes, you hear a little bit of audible feedback, but not much at all. You actually got better clicking, I guess clicking feel or sound, off of the more rugged case, the Poetic Revolution that I reviewed previously. That one actually had better buttons in my opinion. This power button is very tough to press. So if you're a stickler for those type of things, you may want to shy away from this. However, a little trick I learned with these TPU cases, if you take an X-Acto knife and you put a little slit along that outline of the power button on the bottom and the top, that will loosen up the TPU and it will make that button a lot easier to press. So that's something that you may want to check out. I was never a fan of a straight TPU case. I always wanted something extra. So whether it was something that was bulky or something thin, something clear, something else. But this one actually has a nice feel to it. You can see this is very matte, and then you get a glossy line. You get a glossy line around here, and then it gets a little bit more matte when you get back to the texture. Overall, it seems like a nice case. It doesn't add too much bulk. I mean, I don't know if you can see right there. It's really not so much bulk here. And it's light. It feels light, it's nice. If this video has helped you out, please give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment if you have a question. I'll try to answer them as best as possible. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so that you can get notified on when the next Poetic case review is coming out, because I'm doing another one. So I'll catch you on the next one.